like a paranoid looking over my path. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the bass inside is right beneath my skin.
Hello YouTube, KDUBZ129 here again, and today I got for you guys a very special upload for you guys. This is actually my friend, my best mate, MrBopper96's 50 subscriber special, so be sure to check him out. Link will be in the description. This is also his birthday today, so shout out to you, Mr. Bopper man. You are definitely improving every day, and this is actually your special day, so I decided to upload this for you, man. And we decided to do something inspired by R9 and Chimpact. It's actually a Pokemon draft battle where we go choose 12 random Pokemon from the Pokédex, and basically each of us, we pick our team from the 12 Pokemon that appear. So he decided to pick all those 6 guys here, and he went first in the order, so he picked himself that really good team. And looking at it, he's got Dragonite. Dragonite definitely going to be a very big threat, considering that it is very powerful and it can do a lot of stuff with many different versatile sets. He's got Armaldo and Torkoal, both potential Spells Rockers, and that is very dangerous because they both can run Rapid Spin, which makes my Heatran special stealth my Heatran Stealth Rocks very useless. And the League is most likely going to be especially defensive. Zoroark's going to be a threat because it's got really high special attack and it definitely has the illusion ability. So yeah, looking at his team also though, he has got a really big rock weakness. So Stealth Rock is going to help, but of course he got 2 Rapid Spinners, so that sucks. I myself have a really interesting team here, but I'm really weak to ground, except the Jumpluff. Everything else is weak to ground except Eradicate. Jumpluff is immune to it, but other than that, it is very bad. Here, I lead off with my Jumpluff. I lead off with Torkoal, and I'm gonna go for the first turn Sleep Powder, as all Jumpluffs do. But we decided to switch into Lydian here, and I think that's what he decided to be, you know, the best thing to be asleep. So I go for the Substitute on the incoming Torkoal again. Here, I'm just gonna go for a Leaf Seed, see what he's gonna do, so I can encore into something. If he goes to a Lava Tomb, I can switch out to go into my Heatran to get the Flash Fire boost. He's at his Stealth Rock, which is perfect because, well, I can obviously go for the Encore and definitely encore that thing into Stealth Rock, so I can play some mind games with this guy. And Jumpluff is definitely the Pokemon that I love to play mind games with. Definitely go Kevin. Go Kevin. Really interesting there. He goes into Rock Abs, which is the Armaldo, and Armaldo, looking at it, wow, those are some really nice abs he got there. Really nice abs. I went for the Substitute again in case he did something. I couldn't really do anything to him, so I just went for a Substitute just to stall out a turn. I went for Leaf Seed just to see what he's gonna lock himself into, because I do have the Encore, so I kind of say lock himself into and stuff. I'm gonna go into Bisharp here, and I don't want to take an Earthquake from the Armaldo because that definitely is gonna hurt my Heatran if I switched it in, which would have been a better switch on the Stone Edge, but I really don't want to take that. And I carry the Sword Dance and the Substitute on my Bisharp, so I'm gonna go for a Substitute just to see if it has the Earthquake. I want to confirm that, and he does, which really sucks because I said before during the team preview that I have a really big Earthquake and ground weakness. So I gotta switch out. I really don't want to risk anything from the Armaldo. The Earthquake is gonna hurt, so I'm gonna switch out, go right back into my Jumpluff to take the Earthquake, and I'm just gonna do some more Sub-Leaf Seed trolling here, just because Jumpluff is the best Pokemon ever. So definitely playing some really big mind games with my friend here. He decides to go into Dragonite just because he can, and I went for the Encore in case he stayed in, maybe doing something. but I go with substitute, see what he's gonna do. He goes with Fire Punch instead of the Dragon Dance, which is okay. I could encore him into that, so that I can go do my Heat Train to get the Flash Fire boost, but no, I don't want to risk out my jump bluff here, because I know the jump bluff would be very, very vital later. I go to my Heat Train predicting another Fire Punch. It was quite a risky play, because if he predicted that and go into for the Earthquake, which Dragonite most likely has on a physical Dragonite, I'm pretty sure this thing is not choice banded, just because he went for the Dragon Dance here. That definitely confirms it, right? So here I don't know I can outspeed the Dragonite here and go for the Encore, but he switches into Armaldo. I went for another safe play for the Encore just in case. Now I'm gonna go for another substitute because I want to see if he's gonna over predict and go for the Earthquake, which would really hurt my Bisharp or my Heat Train, and he does go for the Earthquake. If he went over the Stone Edge, he would knock out my sub, but that would be good because then I can, you know, do some more mind games with him. I go for the Leech Seed as he goes for the safe play this time and goes for the Stone Edge, not playing any game. He does not like my jump bluff at all. This thing is completely trolling his face, and definitely something you want to take out very, very fast. Here I'm gonna go for another substitute, seeing if he's gonna go for another Stone Edge here. And since I'm getting a lot of HP back from the Leech Seed, leftovers, and all those shenanigans, why not? Why not go for another substitute? And he goes with Aqua Tail, over predicting again, predicting my Heat Train this time on the Stone Edge, and that basically confirms that this Armaldo is the offensive kind. It's not gonna have Stealth Rock most likely, and I go for the Encore just because I can. And I'm pretty sure that he went for the Stone Edge that turn, but I lock him into Aqua Tail, which is perfect because I can do some more troll stalling on him. I'm gonna go for a Leaf Seed, expecting a switch because he can't even knock out my sub with the Aqua Tail. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. He can switch out, go right back into his Torkoal here as I go for another Leaf Seed. Now I don't want to take a Lava Plume because I definitely want to keep this jump up for later. It's doing very well against the team, and he's having a really hard time handling this thing. So I want to predict the Lava Plume and go into my Heat Train here, but he makes a very awesome prediction. This time he predicts me very well and goes with the Earth Power. Torkoal Earth Power, however, is not that great and does not kill my Heat Train, which is awesome because Heat Train can live another day and take out the Torkoal here with my own Earth Power. With the Leaf Seed and Heat Train, he lives with a decent amount of HP with a 129. I go with the Earth Power, easily going to take out the Torkoal, and that is one Earth Power, one ground attacker gone, which is great because as I said before a million times, I have a big ground weakness. I'm gonna go for the Hidden Power Eyes just because I want to knock out that multi-scale from the Dragonite, but he switches into Armaldo here, which I found really interesting because I could knock the thing out with Lava Plume next turn. Now here I was almost gonna switch out just because if the Armaldo was max speed, it would outspeed my Heat Train, go for the Earthquake, knock me out right out of there. But it's not, and luckily I do outspeed, and I go for the Lava Plume. This is max HP, max special attack. So very bulky Heat Train, very interesting set there. He goes with the Focus Blast, which I found really interesting. That definitely put me on the submission there because Dragonites don't usually carry Focus Blast, and I did not check if it can carry it or not. So I'm gonna go for the Leaf Seed, seeing what it's gonna do, and he definitely revealed it to me here that he is a Zoroark, especially with that Life Orb here. I should have seen that coming because the Dragonite, his real Dragonite, did not have Life Orb. So, thinking that he's still bluffing me, I don't fall for it and go with a Fire Blast, take out the Zoroark, and that special attacker is out of there. His Zoroark definitely was very interesting. He goes into his real Dragonite here, and I'm going to go for the Fire Blast just to knock out his multi-scale. I don't really have anything to do to this thing, and he goes for the Dragon Dance, which is really scary, especially because now my jump level is dead. His Dragonite should outspeed my entire team, which I think it would outspeed my entire team here at least. I'm gonna go into my Plusle here just so that I can hit it with a hidden power rock, which I do carry here because of his major rock weakness. But he goes for another Dragon Dance, and that basically sucks because now my Typhlosion is going to be slower than him. He's obviously my whole team, and this is really bad. I go to Bitch Off and I'm thinking it's pretty much good game because, well, if he runs max speed, it is game over here. He goes for an Earthquake here as I go for the Sucker Punch just to knock that thing down a little more. I'm just hoping that my Eradicate can do some work here. I go for Sucker Punch with the Eradicate. I don't have Protect on this thing, which I should carry just to get the Guts boost, but it's okay. +2 Earthquake is easily going to kill me, and this is looking very bad. I go to my Typhlosion, my last chance, Choice Scarf Typhlosion. I do outspeed, which really sucks because I could have saved my Bishop, I could have saved my Eradicate, and I could have saved my Puzzle. Dragonite was not max speed, and if it was, he could have won the game right there and then. It would have been game over. He goes into Licky Licky, he goes into Amnesia, which is a good play because both my attackers left, my Typhlosion and my Heatran, are both specially offensive. Which sucks because now this Licky Licky is definitely gonna troll me. He's looking at me like, what you doing, man? What you doing? And what I was doing, I was getting the crit right on that Licky Licky with the Lava Plume. Crit Lava Plume with a burn, and as you guys will see, this burn basically turned the entire match over. He didn't have anything to hit this Heatran here. I was thinking that he might have the possible Earthquake, just because I do have the ground weakness, but he doesn't. He goes with a Dragon Tail, and that basically confirms that he has Wish, and all those shenanigans as his fourth move. He switches me out into my Typhlosion, which is not good because Typhlosion, if it can't take another Dragon Tail, and it was going to die to Stealth Rock the next time I switch in. So I'm going to go with Fire Blast, my strongest move, and it doesn't kill the Licky Licky, which really sucks because the +2 special defense and the natural special defense of both that Licky Licky has, it's definitely going to bite me in the butt. Here, I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks because I know the Lydian is coming in, and even though it is asleep, if it gets the first turn or the second turn wake, I know the Lava Plume won't kill because Lydians are usually especially defensive, and especially defensive Lydians are really good. Here, he Dragon Tails me into my Typhlosion and kills it off. Basically now it's a one-on-one, my Heatran versus his Lydian, and he tells me after the battle that he actually has Hidden Power Ground on his Lydian. This is a Toy Specs Lydian, very interesting set, and this is going to scare the crap out of me. Luckily though, he does not get the first turn wake, and I go for the Lava Plume. Lava Plume was not going to kill the Lydian in one hit, but it does with the Stealth Rocks, and that is game. So great match, Mr. Bopper, and definitely remember to check this guy out. It is his birthday, and it is his 50th subscriber special, so this is a very special upload for him. And please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. This is KDUBZ1298 saying peace.